buzzy, man. Look at the peloton coming over the hill. Yeah, buddy! Here he is. Oh, shit.
You get like, next year you get one.
Same thing, like conversation wise. This is you then. Hey, mate.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Welcome to the Greensteam 2023. I'll just run through a few things about the day. My name's Toby Roberts. The Greensteam came about 4 years ago. It was an idea of my friend Ash. He invited me on this thing. Yeah, he said, "Oh, we're calling it the Greensteam. It's just going to be a group ride. We're going to put our skis on our bikes, ride up the TC, and skin up to the summit." And at the time, I didn't even own touring gear, so I was just like, "Oh, I don't know, man. It sounds kind of silly." Yeah, pretty weird concept. But yeah, ended up going, and 7 of us went, and yeah, just had the best day ever. And he made this little cardboard flag that said the Greensteam, so that everyone driving past was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we just told our mates, and it grew. It doubled. So we have 7 the first year, 14 the second year, and then after that, people really started to get interested in it. We're all growing up with the knowledge that things are changing quick. The snow line is moving up, and the winters are getting warmer and wetter, and we need to try and do what we can to prevent certain things happening, and just be better humans, and maybe getting more people on board would be a good thing.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
See you up there.
Go! Lead them out, boys! Yes, boys! I think anyone can do it, really. You just gotta believe that you can do it, and you'll make it. The only reason I think it's grown almost doubled in numbers every year is because anyone that does it, they go away from it feeling like it was really inclusive and just an awesome day. Even though it's really hard, but you just get so much out of that shared suffering.
Who or what is the hype Jedi?
Oh god. Must have been the second Greensteam. Our friend Carl wanted to come along, but he had a broken wrist at the time from a snowboarding accident. Yeah, I didn't really know what that entailed, but he said he was going to get involved. And then sure enough, I just see this guy in a wizard's, like a giant Jedi sort of dressing gown is the only way I can describe it. And he's got a big beard, and he had his sort of fast cycling glasses on and the full wizard hat. Out comes this huge homemade Greensteam flag that was just so epic, and it always seems to be broken and like blowing the wrong way, but it just makes it even better. And he's got such a good energy, and just brings this awesome fun side to the Greensteam.
It was awesome. Like, what I do as a guide is I help people through some of the hardest things that they've ever been challenged with. Like, it might not be my hardest day ever, but for them, in their life and their experience and their comfort zone, this might be the hardest thing that they've ever attempted.
Setting the pace. I love it. This is buzzy, man. Look at the peloton coming over the hill.
That's exactly what I like doing, is helping people. Being that point of contact for people coming up and asking what's going on, so that the riders can just focus on being in the present and in the day. Toby reached out to me before I reached out to him, because I had this idea, like, I'd love to be the hype Jedi again. I'd love to be that support guy again. And then it's almost like Toby was reading my mind. He sends me this message and he's like, hey man, have you got any interest in being the hype Jedi again? And I wrote back straight away, I'm like, you have no idea, man. This is exactly what I was hoping you would ask. Oh man. It's weather. Right now, this is like the best it can get. Look at this! The Peloton never changes, baby! Let's go! I thought no one will care if I'm in my bathrobe, I'll just be nice and warm. But then my energy kind of and my enthusiasm overtook that, and all of a sudden I'm running next to people like Tour de France, like, come on, you got this! You know, like people in the middle of Struggle Town are just getting a big clap along by some weirdly bearded dude on the side of the road. Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, she's pushing.
Did like 20k when we got to the bottom of Treble Cone, and we all kind of paused and everybody sort of met up again, and we had some chocolate and we took our layers off and we took some photos, and it was like, yeah, we're doing it! I think we're missing anything.
I love this. We're dropping, mate. Yeah, like slowly.
And then that was kind of the tough bit, was the, right, come on everybody, we're going up the road.
The bit I enjoyed the most is actually the climb up the hill. I think because I'm a bit of a, I don't know, I like a sufferfest, I'm maybe a bit of a masochist, but I really like the hard grind bits, and I feel like that was the part of the day that had like the best sort of like community feeling and the spirit.
The fun part is that it's all pretty ridiculous. So that's really fun, doing a ridiculous thing. And what's also fun about it is, it's basically just being organised by a couple of mates, and it's just kind of grown really naturally. I wanted to do it because it seemed like a huge thing. Going from the Dobin to Kai via Treble Cone. That's massive. Treble Cone's a mountain. But you get up there and just your legs is amazing. And I always thought, God, that's just so big, I'll never be able to do that, that's massive. And actually, you totally can.
Here we go.
Yeah, boy, ready for it.
Let us know if there's any buses. And there's something about watching people when they're in the middle of something that they find extremely difficult that is also quite humanizing, and it makes you feel relatable, you know? And when I'm out there as the hype Jedi, what's incredible is at the back of the group when you meet people who are like meeting that wall for the first time, and they're like, holy crap, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? I can't believe I'm even out here. And then you start to have these thoughts like, if I just turn around now, no one's gonna care, no one knows me, it doesn't matter if I disappear. But like, there's a piece of me that I like to think holds them accountable, because I've seen you, so I know if you're in the group, I'm gonna come back and check on you if I haven't seen you for a while. And then when I come in and check on you, I don't want to offer you sympathy as much as I want to offer you encouragement and reward for where you're being right now. And I love that.
So mystical.
The way the wind was going that day, like it was super in our face all the way out, and then it was on the zigzags up the road. One way it'd be like really in your face and you'd be like struggling against it, and the other way it'd be kind of blowing you. So yeah, it was pretty tough going.
It was cold and we got blown over. At one point I got blown completely around on my bike and then back down the hill. And I was like, okay, either I'm going to fall off or I'm just going to have to turn around with the wind.
come around a corner and there's the Jedi in his dressing gown waving like the biggest flag and being like, yeah buddy, you got this. I don't know, that's the bit that sticks out of my mind. It's like the toughest bit, most horrible bit, but by far my favourite bit as well.
And then when you finally got to the top of TC and you can hear the bell, you're like, oh my god, that's it, that's it.
Woo! Well done, mate. Just head on up behind the building. There's bike parking up there and some water for you. Here we go, mate.
Well done.
Oh, epic.
Only halfway.
Beautifully done.
Here's some good water.
Well done.
So POW came on board. POW is Protect Our Winters, and they're actually a worldwide charity that helps bring education about climate change relating to snow and skiing and snowboarding to everyone. So they came on board a few years ago and yeah, have been really great in helping us spread the word. And as a result, we just asked that people sign up to POW. Yeah, and they do some really good educational stuff. Good group of people. And they're always up there on the day. They always have a presence. They always make the whole day a bit more fun, especially at base. Give us something to do while we're waiting for the rest of the steamers to come in.
Once you really finished up here, eh?
Yeah.
Once you really gave up on it.
We kept an eye on the weather this week and sort of crossed our fingers and toes and put positive vibes out on the social medias about the weather. Living here, you sort of realise that the weather's not always as bad as they say it's going to be.
Bloody amazing, mate.
Yeah?
That's beautiful.
So you say it's your first time on. How has it been?
Second time on.
Oh yeah.
First time on skis this season.
Yeah.
And yeah, bloody beautiful.
Sick. Well,
Yeah,
you're
good.
only about a quarter of the way there.
Oh,
So.
put it away. Beautiful.
Yeah. Right.
Cruisy with the wind. How we go.
We definitely tested that yesterday, that theory I think, by going up as hard as we did towards the storm.
The ski touring was something. Sort of like front coming in and it started to blow like crazy. I stopped more times skiing down than I did skinning up, I think, just because my legs were cooked. Eventually we got up to like the top of the 6 and it's like, you can't really go any further. This is where the turnaround point is.
100 metres shy. Oh, boys!
Maybe more coming.
We tried to bribe him. He's like, shit, no, I'm gonna go home.
The whole place is closing down.
So you guys should retreat out to 6.
Oh well.
Tough cars.
So is everybody coming down about now?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. See you guys.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Warm up, get cozy. Really, we don't have to be out of here until 2, so you've got time if you want to grab any food or anything. This is a good way to wash your socks, man. Right. Should be alright.
How are you feeling about the ride down?
Oh, good man, loving it.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Nice. Safe trip.
Let's go. Oh look at it.
Catch up to it. These guys are probably hooning at 50 now. Oh, really?
I think that the fact that the weather was so bad made it more of an experience for people. Because it was hot, and it was wet, and it was cold, and we got blown over. That was cool. You know, we don't all have the best gear, but there's plenty of people that do it on just whatever they have, and they always get to the top with a huge smile on their face.
Nice.
It's okay to be a bit nervous. Just show up. You are in a really open, supportive bunch of people who want to cheer you on. It doesn't matter if you are at the back, that's fine. You've got Kyle cheering you on. It's just about doing it. It's not about being the fastest. It's not about being the strongest. It's not about having the best setup.
Almost dried out.
It's not a race, it's a community event, I guess, and like people are waiting for each other. It's feel good, it's fist pumps, it's waves, it's yeah buddies, and you just get this wonderful like community feeling when you're like cycling up that hill or going along, like we're all in it together. So yeah, anyone should just go for it.
Nice. How good was that tailwind? Nice.
Well done. How you feeling?
Oh, but let's go again.
What would you like? Kind time lager or booch?
A lager, please. Yeah.
We need to change the ways that we access the mountains.
The dream of the Steam, in Ash's words, is to get every ski field in the country on the same day to have its own Greensteam. And the whole idea of the Steam is to like get as many people behind it as we could.
It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to ride your bike all the way to the top of the mountain. You could just ride your bike to where the free shuttle is, and then you're taking advantage of like a public, transport system that's designed to move more people at once, and that's helping. Every little bit kind of helps.
It's okay for things to be tough and difficult for a short period of time. Because at the end of it, you end up in the pub with all these other people who are going through the same thing, having a beer and eating chips. It's again the reinforcement that you can do awesome stuff without being a crazy athlete. You don't have to be a crazy fit, super strong, awesome professional athlete to do these supposedly huge things.
That was a pretty savage day. We've had 3 bluebird years, so it's about time we had a bit of rain. It was way better. Way harder. That was awesome. Record numbers again, and the vibe was good today. So yeah, well done. Big thanks to Kyle, our hype.
What was it?
As always. Buy him a beer, he's empty. And thanks to Chris for filming. And can't wait to see what he comes up with. Thank you to Mons, who are about to give away some awesome spotties. Thanks to Black Crows and Rab for our lovely neck warmers for the day. Thanks to TC, massive support from them, and Pal. Have I missed anyone? Yeah.
Guys?
You!
Thanks to Toby.
Thanks for coming, everyone, and we'll see you next year. Spread the word.
Bye.